up, everybody? Welcome to the Properties and Pour-Overs podcast. My name is Adam Colburn, and today I have a very special guest, my buddy Sean Ziari. Sean, how you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic, Adam.
Thanks so much for coming on. I'm doing great. So can we just start off with telling our guests, like, where are you from and what your business currently looks like today?
Sure. I am originally from a little tiny town called Round Rock, Texas.
Okay.
Grew up there, went to college, met my wife at the University of Texas in Arlington. And we just traveled around the state while she was getting her training in medicine. I was a pilot flying around. And
Awesome.
So we grew up in Texas. And about 6 years ago, my wife took a job in Tacoma, Washington. So
Okay.
we live in Gig Harbor, Washington.
Okay.
So she's there right now as a chief medical officer for a health group in Seattle.
Very cool.
But I'm an instructor at Southwest, so I fly to Dallas.
Gotcha.
I work
It's
out of
like
Dallas.
a main hub.
Yeah, that's our training facility in Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Very cool. I love that. I always wanted to be a pilot growing up. But my eyes were so bad.
I know. I think almost every kid
Yeah.
wants to be a pilot, and I've been blessed.
That's
Lived.
awesome.
I've got a great family, a great job. Love Southwest, the
Yeah.
people at Southwest, the people I work with.
I love it.
And now I get to do real estate, and I'm ready
Yeah.
to teach people about how to invest in real estate.
Amazing. And so your pathway has been in aviation. When did real estate come into the mix for you?
I think I've always been from an entrepreneurial family. I was an immigrant. I came here when I was 10 years old and 12 years old. And, families just got to do what you got to do. So we've always had businesses. My dad has had businesses, and I've always wanted to have business. Real estate was always just in the back. It's like,
Sure.
man. So I've tried different things. I could do trade. I've been trading options in the stock market for 17 years. So
Okay.
that's my little casino,
Okay.
play money, fun money.
Sure.
But real estate is really where I'm focused for the next 20 years.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a lot of doors in a trust fund for the kids and grandkids, future, the legacy stuff.
Sure. Building that generational wealth.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. Very cool. Okay. Well, and so like on your path, and obviously you're high up in your position at Southwest, you're growing your real estate. Has there been any like specific trials or challenges you've had to overcome along the way, whether in your day job or in your investing career?
I think it's mindset. I think
Sure.
a W-2 person who's got a job
Yeah.
and the life of an entrepreneur is just so different.
Yeah.
And there's always this mystique about being an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
A W-2 person was like, man, I can't do that. I'm really addicted to that paycheck.
Sure.
And
The golden
so I think
handcuffs.
absolutely. But, it's a daily thing. You got to just kind of do it, grind it out. You'll learn.
Yeah.
In my field, I was talking to a lot of folks here at this conference, which has been amazing. Thanks,
So
Pace and Jamil.
So good.
It's in my W-2 job, you can't make mistakes. There's consequences.
Yeah.
But in
pretty severe ones.
entrepreneurship, it's nobody's got to figure it out. You just got to keep grinding, making mistakes. Just get up again at 4
Absolutely.
in the morning the next day and do it again.
Right. Fail
So
forward.
again, it's the mindset shift was probably the hardest thing for me. But
Sure.
the excitement of real estate, knowing the properties and stuff, and that's exciting. That's the part that just keeps you getting
so
going.
fun.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you gotta be pretty like tapped on time. How are you finding ways to manage building this portfolio or raising capital on top of your position?
I started trying to do everything myself.
Yeah.
Then I realized I had this realization, I can't do this. I can't, raise capital because I've just started Ziari Capital and managed a portfolio. So people, what you need is partners. And I just, got together. I have a partner, Matt, and in Dallas, and he's amazing. And we work well together. And we always talking, and we're kind of, both. The vision is just bringing people that we trust and bringing them on board. And this is you can't do everything. So
100%.
yeah, especially for me, who loves the W-2 job. Not because I'm addicted to the money.
Sure.
The money is not that good, but
You're passionate about that.
Oh man, I love the people. I love
Yeah.
the flight instructors I work with at Southwest. They do an amazing job. They inspire me to be a better instructor.
I love that.
Yeah, it's awesome. The pilots at Southwest are great.
Yeah.
So I don't want to leave my job,
Sure.
you know. So I've got to figure out a balance of, okay, I want to do
Yeah.
this. My wife is a, you know, chief medical officer. She's got a couple of thousand people under her that
Yeah.
she's got to manage. How are we going to do this, and how to do real estate as well,
Sure.
and leave that legacy for
Yeah.
our kids. So
Wow.
I think it's going to depend on more on getting the right people and
Yeah.
partnership.
Who, not how.
Yeah, exactly. You know, partner up with you.
Yeah.
And, you know, we talked about this morning about sober living
Sure.
and all the other, you know,
Cool things we
affordable.
got.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, the
Absolutely.
cool things that really Matt and I are interested in is affordable living.
Yeah.
I think that sector of real estate is going to do really well in the next
Yeah.
10 to 20
Well,
years.
it's such a need right now.
Yeah, I mean, there already is a need,
Yeah.
and then you know, on top of that, you're going to put in the disruption of AI,
Oh, yeah.
the environmental disruption,
Sure.
you know, all the,
Yeah.
you know,
Well,
this
and I mean,
country's deficit. I mean, you can go on, and you're just like, man, there's a lot of headwind ahead of us.
sure.
And affordable housing, I believe, personal belief, that is probably going to outperform any other real estate sector.
I agree 100%. But then also just from like the emotional income, right? We're be able to provide safe and affordable housing for these folks that have kind of down on their luck or in
Absolutely.
the sober space, like need a second chance.
Yeah.
And so you can do good in your community and make an impact while also doing well for yourself. They don't have to
Absolutely.
be separated, right? Which is
Yeah,
really cool.
yeah, that's what makes you feel good. You know,
Yeah.
I'd rather make $1 doing good than
Right.
$3, right?
100%.
I've talked to people here who are doing halfway houses, you know, sober living,
Yeah.
senior living, you know, and you're like, man, that's awesome. I want to partner with you.
Yeah.
I like your head, where your head is. You know,
Right.
you're not just chasing that dollar, but you actually
Sure.
want to help your community.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Yeah. It's the greatest community in the world.
Yeah.
Awesome to be a part of. Well, Sean, if somebody's looking for capital or needs help funding a deal, is that something that you could help them with?
Oh, absolutely. Thanks for asking. That's a good question. So what I've started is I'm starting a ZRE Capital. I'm going to get investors, give them a good return, 10% annualized, and then use that money to partner up with people in our community of, you know, creative finance and do good in different cities around the country. So, yeah, that's what I want to do. We talked about it. Is, you know, mindset. You gotta have a goal, a number in your head, and I know how
And
much.
think even
how many,
bigger than that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just keep getting bigger, and I want to raise a lot of money.
Yeah.
Because I think I can get better return for the people who are going to invest with me
Sure.
than what we could get in
Absolutely.
the stock market. Maybe
Sure.
the stock market will do better, but there's nothing like the security of real
Absolutely.
estate. That
Safe and secure.
yeah, you know,
Love
your cryptocurrency, you know, there's not an address to that.
Right. Well, the thing is too, right? Like you can have those giant run-ups, but those things can go to zero.
Yeah.
Even a piece of dirt is always worth something.
Absolutely. And, you know, that's what always when I talk to other investors or other pilots and other people that are interested in real estate, I was like, man, you get a, you know, lender's policy, you got insurance,
Yep.
you got a note that's recorded with the county, right? And you get a lien on the property.
Protected in more ways than one. Many layers of
Absolutely,
protection.
absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, so it might not do well as your cryptocurrency in the next couple of years, maybe not.
Yeah.
But at least you can sleep at night and you know that ZRE Capital is going to give you your 10% back.
Absolutely.
So,
Well, awesome, man. Well, Sean, so great to have you. Learn more about your story. Where can people get a hold of you?
Sean at zrecapital.com, and send me an email or send me a text. That you can find me. Our website is zrecapital.com. So
Awesome.
just reach out. We'd love to
Perfect.
do business. We'd love to get more investors involved in affordable housing.
Awesome. Thanks,
Thanks,
Sean.
man.
Yeah, great to
This
have
has
you.
been fun.
Thanks, guys. Until the next episode, we'll catch you later. Peace.
Peace.